Hi, it's Mr. Fam again, brought to you by Sparks Elementary. Today I'm going to show you my secret way how to divide. It is called partial quotient. This is my favorite way. You never need to adjust your quotient because you're always going to get it correct. First thing you need to do is set it up as you would with any division problem. Write your divisor on the outside and your dividend goes on the inside. Then what I want to do is make my hangman. So you're just going to draw a line like that, hence hangman. And then you want to create what I call a menu. The menu is basically the math facts for the number 27. I typically stick to what's easy. 27 times 1, 27 times 2. Sometimes I multiply 27 times 3, and then I stick with my 5s. That's all you need. So for this problem, I'm just going to multiply 27 times 1, which is 27. 27 times 2. And if this becomes fairly difficult, you should probably stack the numbers up somewhere else and multiply that. 7 times 2, that's going to give me 14. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So 27 times 2 is going to be 54. Then I want to multiply 27 times 3. And again, if it becomes complicated, show your work somewhere else. I have 7 times 3, that is 21. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So I have 81 here. And last thing you need to do is multiply 27 times 5. So I'm going to show my work on the side of my paper or my board. In this case, 5 times 7 is 35. Regroup the 3. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. That will give me the product of 135. So from here, you want to draw your line. And if you can multiply 1s, 2s, 3s, and 5s, you can move forward and now multiply 27 times 10, 27 times 20, 27 times 30, and 27 times 50. Understand your power of tens. You just need to take the product you just demonstrated in the first place and add an additional 0 at the end. So 27 times 10 will be 270. 27 times 20 is going to be 540. 27 times 30 will be 810. And finally, 27 times 50 will give me the product of 1,350. I notice that there's a 4-digit number here. If I add an additional 0, my product would be way too high. For example, I can continue by going by multiplying 27 times 100, take the product 27 times 1, which is 27, add 2 0 at the end. It's way too high for this dividend. So we're going to cross that out and not use that. Step 2. Next thing you want to do is order what I call order from your menu. So you're going to look at your menu over here and you want to find the product that's closest to the dividend. In this case, it would be 1,350. So I have 1,350. And don't forget to write what you're ordering. And in this case, it would be 27 times 50. So I'll write my partial product on the side, which would be 50. From there, you may subtract your dividend by the product that you received from your menu. 6 minus 0 is 6. 5 minus 5, 0. 3 minus 3, 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. Now, look at my menu. I cannot use 50 again because this is way too high. So the next closest number I have would be the partial quotient of 30. So let's use 30 here. We have 810. So now we have 6, and it's time to regroup. 10 minus 1 will give me 9, and 9 minus 8 will be 1. Now again, I'm going back to my menu. 5 would be the closest to this dividend. So the 5 would give me 135. 6 minus 5 is 1. 9 minus 3 will be 6. Keep on going, and now I would use a 2 for the 54. I have to regroup here. 11 minus 4 will give me 7. Now, since my remainder is less than my divisor, this is a good indicator that we must stop. This will be your final remainder. To find your full quotient, you need to add all your partial quotient up. In this case, I have 50 plus 30 plus 5 plus 2. That would give me the full quotient of 87 with the remainder of 7. So my final answer is 87 with the remainder of 7. And that's how you divide using my favorite strategy, partial quotient. Boom.